Welcome to a video from thedigital-lifestyle.com. We have a new build of Windows 10 to play with. This is Windows 10 Insider Preview build 10.565, and this introduces some new features that are pretty good actually around Skype messaging, as we're going to see here. I have to say this is one of about 3 or 4 I've got test machines, and this is the only one that's really working with this build on it. And I've had issues on this one with the sound drivers, and if I try and mess about with the sound drivers, it blue screens. So I'm not going to do that. So we're not going to do audio or video Skype calls, but we'll have a look at the messaging. So what's new in this build? Well, there's changes to Edge and the new messaging apps and some other bits and pieces which I'll show you. So let's start off with the Skype apps. So Microsoft got rid of the modern Skype app a while ago, and there was only the desktop version available, but now it's back and it's integrated into Windows. There's no separate app for it. You've got a messaging app, and you can just use this as you would expect and type a message, and there that's appeared on my machine over there. So this is built into the app itself. So there we just saw a message then appearing there from my other machine over there. Now it should show up in Action Center, but it doesn't always show up. There you can see the actions, the messaging app is now showing too, but I noticed it hasn't popped up anything there on Action Center. So if we go back to the app, we can see it there. I'm going to close the app completely. I've just sent another message there, so I wanted to see what happens if we don't have the app open. Seemingly nothing's come through yet, but you never know. So it also has phone calls, so this is the Skype calling app, and I can show you what notifications look like this. I can't actually take the call because of this audio problem. There you go, you can see the Skype call coming in, and I can answer that with audio or video, or I can ignore it. So we could use audio, but I said it will crash if I do that. So we've got audio calling as well, and so the audio is not working, so I can't actually initiate the call, but you saw the video was on there as well. So we can call from audio, video and messaging, all with the integrated apps. So there, as you see, I hover over the tab, you get the preview of the window. I really like that. That's a really nice little feature. That it doesn't work with touch, because as soon as you touch them, they go to them, and you can't mouse over it like you can with the mouse. But there you go. So you see, at least you've got that. So I quite like that. Also new in here is synchronized favorites and reading bars. So I haven't got any set up at the moment, so if I add a favourite here, and this is the only machine I've got with this build, so it's not really going to work too well, but I could add this page as a favourite, and then if I went to another machine running this build or later build, that would show up on there as well. So that's coming along quite nicely. Now while I'm in desktop mode, I can also show you these title bars, and you might not be able to see this from here. Okay, see the store there? It's got a nice blue title bar. If I open up, let's say, so if I open up File Explorer, you see it's got the bolder colour on the title bar. Oh, that's so Cortana can read handwriting now. Which is really nice. Now I haven't got the pen set up on here, something like the Surface Pro that would be ideal for that, but my Surface Pro 3 is running the standard build, not the Insider build, so you can set reminders straight in here and it can read your handwriting, which I think is really good. So the Cortana features are quite good actually, and Microsoft also said that it will be able to track things like delivery confirmations and bookings through your email as well soon. The start menu's got improved context menus. So you'll see this if I go here. If I go to resize, you see you've got these resize menus, and you've got the more menus. They're little things like that that do make it look a bit better. Also, many of the icons have been improved. Let's just flick back into tablet mode, and let's show you an example. There's the new Regedit icon. Microsoft say device activation has been improved. you can actually now enter a Windows 7, 8 or 8.1 product key and activate it through that. So I suggest you go to the blog, from Microsoft's blog post for that, which I'll include to a link with the video of this. And default printers have been changed, so it now remembers the last printer you used. You can now pin contacts to the start menu from the People app. And now Windows Store app should update automatically. There are a few issues with this, and the main one I found was on small devices you can't install it basically. It blue screens during the setup and does a rollback. Now on the Linx 7, the 7-inch tablets that I've got, that's exactly what happened, and it rolled back. This one is okay, but when I tried to change the audio driver, it seemed to try and update the video driver at the same time and blue screened as well. So I've had problems with that. So I've not tried to fix the audio issue this time, just so I can get this video done. So a nice little set of changes. Overall, it's looking better, especially with the new messaging apps and the Skype. We noticed that message never actually came through as a notification, which is a shame, but they are still working on it, so we should see improvements on that too. So overall, looking good. I still think there's work to do. They certainly need to fix this issue with the blue screen on the small devices, and some of the drivers not working. I mean, it seems strange that that's the case, that even after Windows 10 has been out since July, we're still having driver blue screen issues. But anyway, you can get the build yourself, and you can read more about it on thedigital lifestyle.com.